Game number 3, Blitz on 3. The teams WBR1 and iCandy, of course. It is 1-0 in game number 3 because the domination on strikes was tied at 150 apiece. And these two teams after that S&D as well,
Oh, yeah.
looking to be great.
It came down to around 11. Like, well, what more can you ask from the first winners bracket of ACL Brisbane? The first game that's been on stream, and it will be a Blitz on Freight coming up. Blitz, of course, 2 halves of 5 minutes. Whoever gets some more captures wins. Plain and simple. Prediction, you're going to have to give me one.
I'm going to give it out to the iCandy squad just to make it 1-1. Just for that simple fact.
Reason? Just for that fact?
Yep.
Okay. I like it. Personally,
what about yourself?
See, I got to go. I'm leaning towards Beware, mainly if Crafty did as well as he did in the first respawn game mode. But if Pulse just keeps up the aggression which he did in that Search and Destroy, it could be quite easily an iCandy map.
Oh, I just have to agree. We'll have to wait and find out. You know, we'll come down, like you said, Crafty. If he can clean up a lot of kills, like doing that domination side of things, it will perhaps be the game changer that they need. But right now, a Tingley on our screens, 2-1 in regards to his KD. No caps in there just yet. But of course, we will see what's going to happen. Still plenty more time to come. It is, of course, the first minute just about gone. 1-0 on that scoreline. The cap going to Crafty as well from that WBR1 squad. As now, looks like they're going to try and put some more points on the board. There's one more, making it now 2-0.
And Tingley still on the screen, trying to push the left side of the map. Finds one kill. Just being a little bit of harassment, 5 for 1. And from behind will be Ments. Didn't expect him to be there. Prevalence in the background does answer back. Pongo trying to do some defense. He's doing great. But the aggression right now from the team of Beware is just in their face. Pongo gets one. There still are 2 more players pushed up. He just runs on through, and that's going to cost the team a capture. There needs to close the front door. That's where they're coming from. And unfortunately, you look at the minimap. There's one player. He snuck on by, and they have no clue that he's there.
No, don't even do. He's just chilling back there at the moment. About to go in. It was Prevalence who was chilling back there at that time. So 4-0, that scoreline. Prevalence on a 6-point streak, making that now 7 as he defends, gets the kill, and stops the cap. And just like that, they're now 5-0 up. You know, I had faith in that iCandy team, but they're letting me down right now. The first 2 minutes almost gone. They're down by 5 caps already. You know, plenty of time to bring it back, but I want to see him put some points on the board by now.
It would be good to see them get some points. You do see Crafty on a 3-point streak as Memphis Woods just dropped. Crafty makes it 4, but from behind, Poe nearly chokes his shots there, and he nearly got world starred live on a stream there. Pulse, though, on your screens. He's still being that aggressive player, Bio, which is great to see.
Yeah, with that Vector this time around. We saw with that MTAR during the S&D moments ago on Warhawk. Of course, the first quarter almost about to wrap up, but 5-1 the scoreline. Stay, you know, at least 1 point's better than no points. And they're the assist city right now for Pulse. He tries to pick up these kills, almost turns around there. A nice little one. A Tingley, the only person left alive there for a moment. Just quickly rotate through a few players. There's one going in, no one coming on through here as well. Pope trying to be a little bit sneaky. A few players up and around. He knows that they're going to be looking for him. But if he plays this smart, he could probably go, times it just wrong. A few seconds too soon, perhaps.
That CoD timing, though. That's all it is. That's a little bit unfortunate. Pulse did pick up one. Crafty straight off the respawn was in his face. Pongle in the spawn. They don't know he's there now. He did just glimpse one. That's going to be Monkey. Gets a kill. Goes up high. There still are a lot of players there. There's one. And there's the second one to his shot. He does get tagged up. Does he challenge? Yes, he does. That was a very risky play. Didn't work out in the end. And now all of a sudden, they've lost control of that spawn. Memps now pushing up for the left side. Panic knife onto Ang Tingley as they do have great control and pressure in the base of the team of WBR1.
I swear the guys from iCandy must have heard me. You know, they've stopped any more caps WBR1's put in, and they put 2 of their own, making that now 3.
That's a great play.
So I agree, yeah, exactly. He didn't go for the kills, went straight for the capture. His teammates were there backing him up. And right now you'll see Prevalence, though, from the opposite side of things here for WBR1. 11-4, 2 caps to his name. 4-point streak, and now making that 5 as he pre-fires that corner. 5 balls left in the chamber here. He's going to get cleaned up to his right in a moment, though. There it is there. And just like that, they've put another capture down. But at the same time, you know, iCandy have brought themselves back into this one, making it a 3-point game. What are you doing? Oh, my God. If Monkey had got that kill, meant you should have put your control down and walk away, son. But in the cap will go, 6-4, the scoreline, and shots every which way.
Oh, Crafty, last one up for his team, but he does get 1 kill. Now he's going to try and push that left side. Play spot in front of him. Oh, just only going to get tagged. So in the middle of the body of the Dead Red will be the opposition player. That was Pongle. As now we'll watch Pongle gets his health back. Player to his right. Oh, goes for the knife. Not going to work out, unfortunately. And now, I want to bring this up with 40 seconds left. I'm loving the fact that most of these plays, they're introducing the Vector into competitive play. it used to always be the MTAR, and I think you'd agree with me after going over to the CoD Champs finals. It was just MTARs everywhere, but ever since that recent update a few weeks ago, that Vector has really proved to be a monster, and especially on land.
Oh yeah, no, there are a few players that obviously preferred that Vector now over the MTAR after that last patch with the whole, it doesn't really give you as much advantage in that head glitch situation. It was a nice little kill from that Vector indeed. Now, obviously, since the Bison's also banned, so they can't really use that as well. But a few players still rock with that Bison. Of course, it was Izzo from the Trident squad back then, the champs, and now Curse, who enjoyed that one. But you are right, majority players were rolling with the MTAR more often than not.
All right, then that will be the first half. Prevalence, he'll get a nice little two-piece. Nice little turnaround there. Got to give him respect for that. He is top scoring for his team in the kills department, and also 2 captures to his name. So Prevalent, he's doing a fantastic job for the team over at Beware. There on your screens right there. Looks like they might be getting a little lippy there. Little lippy was the guys from iCandy. Got to respect that. We'll get into the second half straight away. Now, which player from iCandy do you want to watch, Bio?
Oh, I want to watch them all at the same time.
You want to watch them all?
But I'm going to jump on board with Pulse from the iCandy squad. And there's a nice little two-piece there, looking for the third. As Pongo picks up one. Oh, doesn't seem hide behind the lumbers just there. Prevalence being very sneaky, like a snake in the grass, waiting for his prey to come in front of him before taking him down. Pongo now on our screens from that iCandy squad. He's got one. He's got, thankfully, thanks to Oracle Mode, we see where the other players are, but sadly they don't. And just like that, Ment's making very short work of him as he comes around here. Ooh.
Good cap.
Sneaks in. So, it's a 1-point game right now. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, during that first, quarter, it was like 5-0. So, yeah. iCandy have done well to bring this back.
It is. I remember the comment you made of iCandy. What are you doing?
They just wanted my tip to be that wrong.
No, they heard you. They're like, you know what? Let's make Bio look red-faced, and then we'll just pull it back. And they've done a great job at doing it. They've only managed to hold Beware to 2 captures in the past 5 minutes, and they've got 6 to their name. 1-point game as of right now. Pongo trying to do some defensive structure, but you can tell by the mini map in your top left-hand section, he doesn't have to worry too much because the rest of the players from the team of Beware, they're pushed out pretty far into their spawn.
Seeing here at the moment, one player there, sort of green, Pongo on the hunt, can't see him there though, there's the shot, and there's the kill, and Prevalence, who was jumping left, right, and centre. One player just a nice little baseball slide across up towards the containers, as Pongo's not going to worry too much about it. Will he go for the dummy? He will go for the open door, and then go to the left. Sometimes it's best just to go straight for that front door, even after you open it, but sadly, his teammate's getting picked up, 8-6 the scoreline, and it's Beware AU in that lead, but just like that, iCandy put another one down, tick that box and close that gap to a +1 at the Beware up by here. 3 minutes left in the second half. Almost coming down that final corner. Beautiful time by Mance. Not going for the kills, just going for the captures.
He's done that time and time again. He's got 4 captures to his name. He's doing a brilliant job for his team. And you got to give him some respect. We're going to stay on board with him as an enemy capture just does go through there as sounded by the tone there. Spaz Monkey does end up cleaning him up. 2 down to the team of iCandy, unfortunately for them, as Spaz Monkey does get another kill. Poe finally answers back with a 2-piece to his own Prevalent. And so it's just back and forth right now, watching that kill feed by. And oh, look at that knife there by Prevalence to the chest. Mem, sit down, son, he says, as Pongo gets one. Spaz Monkey with another, and it's just back and forth right now by only 2 points separating these two teams. It's going to be another close one.
Down to that final corner we have come. 2 minutes 20 left on the clock, and just like you said, it is back and forth, both in points and kills at the moment between these guys. Look at those kill feeds in regards to the kill def. It's pretty close. 24 and 14 there, and 22 and 15 for both top scoring players, and you got a 14 and 12 and a 13 and 16. Yeah, it's sort of a nice little similar pattern there. So no wonder these guys have been so close in every single game type they've played against. Of course, like we said, the domination tie 150 apiece. Then round 11 in the S&D, and right now a 1-point game coming down to the final 2 minutes here in Blitz. Of course, Beware want it. They want to try and get a 2-0 lead in the series to wrap it up 3-0, but at the same time, iCandy really want to stay alive.
And Tingley, on your screens, trying to make some big plays for iCandy, but can he do it? That's the question. Big kill there, but from the side it will be Mevs. Pulse also gets one. Prevalence answers back and forth, back and forth between these two teams. Prevalence still pushed up. He's getting shot, but he absolutely destroys Pongo there. Now he's just going to jump off the railing. Has to be careful. And his own biggest enemy. He gets himself killed. And that is not what you want to do. Only 1 point separating them. Bio, a minute 10 left as Spaz Monkey is just hunting down that capture zone.
He is. He's going to probably be able to get this one in. There's the shot's coming out, but he slides on through with a nice little moment there. Prevalence close to that 30 bomb as well. 28 kills and 16. If there's 39, he's got the 30 around the corner. Doesn't see it there, though. And he now has to just wait for that respawn to come on through. Just under a minute remaining here, ladies and gentlemen.
They might have done
it's a 3-point difference, so you need 20.1 seconds to be able to get that many captures. That's if you're on the portal every single time. Right now, it doesn't seem to be the case because the still fact is what we've seen from both these teams. No one's really allowing that to happen that much. Prevalence just defending would seem a little bit here, trying to keep people away. There's his 30 bomb. As he now ticks that off his little bit of a bucket list. Pongle trying to be a bit sneaky there, coming through the smoke. A few more players coming around there as well. As Memphis comes in through fire, he'll out top towards Owens right now. Pulse as well, fresh off this respawn. Memphis should get this capture in. There it is, but it's going to be very, very close.
That's it.
That just sealed the deal right then with BWBR. Now we'll be up 2-0 in this series, heading in to the domination on Freight next up.
Well, that's going to be interesting. Domination on Freight. What happened last domination, Bio? Why don't you remind us?
It was 150 apiece, and it was also on the other small map of Strike Zone. So being that Freight is another small map, it will be interesting to see how it plays. And just going off what we've seen from both these teams at the moment, both in their respawn game types and their non-respawn S&D, it's really a close game.
Oh, yeah.
Overall series.
This series is close.
It's not just the points that we're seeing that are close, it's also the KDs in both the teams. They're sort of showing a nice little evenness there as they break across the screens.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of feeling that both these teams do have the capability of taking it out.
Yep.
At the same time, if the momentum keeps going the way it will be, it'll be BWBR picking up the win. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat on Twitter at #ACL Brisbane. Can BWBR close it out now and send iCandy into the losers bracket, or will iCandy fight back? Let's find out after this short commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for game number 3 in this winners bracket round 1 matchup between BWBR and iCandy. Of course, Dr. Carro joining myself, BioAcid, here at ACL Brisbane. Massive shout-outs there to MLG for all the help and support they've been showing us, Esports Nation, Reddit CoD, etc. You know, there's a lot of support that has gone into this event alone. Esports CoD as well. You know, it's they're all helping out to really help grow our scene. So we've got to give props to that. Massive big thanks.
It's growing too.
That's what she said. As we now head into this one, domination on Freight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out what's going to happen here now. Just for those that don't know, domination first time around, 150 points tied on strike zone.
It was
Curry.
close.
It's a small map like Freight.
Yep.
You sort of feeling a close one again?
You know what? We had the search and destroy that went down to 1 round. We had a blitz, which was 1 capture for the majority, difference for the majority 9 minutes of the entire game. It would just be idiotic for me to say that this wouldn't go down to the wire. It's just been such a close series. Beware have been able to nab it out in the final few seconds of each game. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again, unless Eye Candy, they get that kick in the butt they need.
Yeah,
they just get back into it.
They need a bit of size 12 in the butt. Someone out there for a big boot, go up the main stage, give them the door.
Looking at you, Damo.
We're going to see here Pongle on our screen. He gets cleaned up pretty quickly, though. Mets now trying to come back home to this A area. He neutralizes it at least. Of course, that is the enemy's home flag, so he's going to try and just play this to his advantage. Just keep rotating around, wait for them to go on the flag, but they played it smart there. They kept off the flag until they actually picked up the kill. Trying to neutralize the B flag, done so. Trying to get the can't do it though. Poe gets shut down. The scoreline 12-7, 4 minutes 10 still to come here. Only the first minute gone right now, Curry, and at the moment, still very much anyone's game.
Oh, he got the capture. That was the important part there. Good job by Monkey. He did drop in the end. Men's 2-piece to his name. Crafty, last one alive. Has to defend B. He gets up 1. Doesn't have a tactical to defend it, and that's a big mistake. You always want to at least have a Simtex on, or at least a frag grenade so you can get the players off those flags. That cost him there, as all of a sudden, the guys over at the team of Beware, once again in control. And Tingley on your screen. Actually, sorry, that is Eye Candy. You have control of B after a fairly rough start out of their books, as Tingley can't get the double, as Monkey makes him pay for it.
Yeah, of course. I can't have that double caps to flag in their advantage, but at the same time they were down here heading into this part of the map. So right now, first 2 minutes about to come underway and gone, but it's a tie game, and it should be Eye Candy taking this lead away right now. If they can hold down to this second play, of course, that B1 still in their hands for the tying being, and still very much close now. Eye Candy just sneaking away bit by bit here, as you will, of course, see now right now with Poe on our screen. Still going to try and defend there, and B can't do much about it, though, as he gets taken down by a Tingley. Nice 2-piece there to defend and help his teammates pick up the B flag.
They answered back so well there. The guys from they were in their spawn. They were down, and now they're just like they don't care. They're, oh yeah, now we'll capture B on our own leisure, and they did so quite easily there. Now Crafty on your screens, tagging a player up there, going to give the comms to his team to wrap around and finalize the kill. B is getting captured there. Memphis does clean up the kill. Monkey trying to do some defense, but that's going to be a great capture for the team of Eye Candy. They answer back just like that, and Fire, it's equal scores once again.
Yeah, these guys obviously are very close-knit teams, as we said, game type and after game type. No matter what they're playing, they're keeping this very close together time and time again. The first quarter now gone, into the second quarter we go, and you'll just see here on our screens, Men's 4-point streak, 8 and 6. But looking down towards Pongle, he doesn't have any casts, but he's got 10 and 7. So that slaying roll really working wonders for him at the time. As I say that though, sadly Monkey will come on through like a road train to take him down. Pulsey on our screens, what do you got for his son? 4 and 7 with 2 caps to his name. I'd like to see him get a few more kills before he does anything else.
That would be good. That would be Pulsey. He's been so aggressive throughout the entire series. It's a little shame to see him slow down the way he is. Memphis now on your screens trying to capture and defend. He's actually captured it. He's trying to defend that B. There are players right onto it. Now he does spot one there that could cost him, as they are challenging him left, right, and center. Neutralized at least for either team. No points will be given, as Beware trying to jump straight back onto it. They want to regain control. The kill feed prevalence. Beautiful double. And I love this play from Memphis. He wasn't able to do anything on B. He's like, you know what? I'm going to scrap that idea and just go straight for A. Didn't work out though, but at least allowed to postpone the push from Eye Candy towards the middle of the map.
Scoreline 65-55. Of course, that is Eye Candy with a 10-point lead here, coming to the final minute of the first half. Of course, you will be seeing that Beware AU squad. They were down, we said, during...
No!
Still turn around there by Pulse. Thanks for picking that one up. But at the moment, Monkey, 5 and 10 from Beware. He's got 4 caps to his name. It's sort of not what you want to see at this sort of point in time. You know, you want to see him try and get a bit more numbers up there in that kill column. While he is going into capturing the flags, at the same time, they've got more flags captured. So just showing by that, you do see that Eye Candy have held these flags for longer. They've only got a total of 4 caps compared to 8 captures that Beware have put up on that scoreboard. So, you know, overall, it's going to see what actually is going to happen coming into the second half, because the simple fact is, from a domination standpoint, Eye Candy are up there.
Agreed. Couldn't say anything wrong about that statement. Memphis Gets a nice kill there. Nearly choked it, but he redeemed it by finalizing the kill. Pre-fire around the corner again. The hit mark is there. And he was running out of ammo, unfortunately. As the guys over at Memphis, he's trying to do as much work as he can. There's one player, final 9 seconds. But I just looked at the scoreboard. It's equal again.
It is indeed. And it's probably going to stay that way, it would seem, heading into the end of this first half. So 79 points apiece at the end of the half here, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that. Now, let's just look at back at the strike zone side of things for their domination. It was 88 to 65 in favour of Eye Candy up against Beware. Now, heading into this one, Eye Candy had a bit of a lead there, but at the same time, it was Beware who brought that back to make it now 79-79. So,
true.
While we ended up with a tie at the end of the half,
a tie again.
I don't know if it'll end up with a tie at the full time.
I really hope it doesn't.
I don't think it will. I think there's probably going to be about a 10 to 15 point lead to one of these teams. I'm thinking at the moment it might be Beware just because they just seem to have that knack for coming back.
Yeah, like the final minute, they just put it into overdrive and then they just blitz them. Get it? Blitz, because that's what they didn't blitz. Good pun, Curry. I'll at least acknowledge it, as Memphis is on our screen, yet to get a kill. He did so well in the final minute of that first half. He ended up going on like a 5 kill streak or something, just tearing it up like he always does. Now he's pushing towards C. He could go for an overextend here, because look at that mini-map. There is no one from the team of Eye Candy, even remotely, or should I say, Beware, defending that C flag.
Hey, I think he was going to push that overextension down towards London.
Do it.
Obviously, his opposition team from Beware would have started spawning over on that side of things, but back red, and I think it would have cost him his teammate, because they were sort of set up at containers, so I don't know, I think that's why he didn't go for that overextension. He realised that where his teammates were, map control, map positioning, and that's what you want to see. 4 minutes now left here in this domination on Freight. Like we said, 90 to 97, but it is going to be Eye Candy who start to sneak away a little bit at the moment, but we have seen Beware come back time and time again when it looks down this sort of situation, 101 to 92. And there it is.
He's got it.
Beware have picked up their B flag.
That is exactly what Beware do. This is what I want to know. They actually haven't got a first spawn capture of B at all in all the dominations we've seen. You can quote me on that, but they always answer back. They just know how to retaliate. They know how to position themselves around the map and allow for that control. That's exactly what Angtingli's been doing. He's 20 for 16. That was his first capture of the day. Spaz Monkey has been the main OBJ player. And finally, we see an overextend over to A. In the meantime, there is a player from the team of Eye Candy who's gone back to C. So it looks like it's going to be a home trade. No, that is a huge kill by Pongal. And this could potentially mean the guys over at Beware do not have a home flag. And that is a catastrophe on their half.
Yeah, it didn't really help them that much, though. Monkey did pick up a 2-piece straight after Pongal got that kill, so therefore he was just straight there to get that flag, get that capture back on down. And of course, Beware now having that 2 flag back advantage in their hands, looking for that triple cap here as well. There's a few players down. They are losing B. They'll be able to stop that. They'll be able to pick up the C flag as well, thanks to Crafty. And there's the full domination in effect, thanks to the Beware squad. And they're going to try their best to hold it for as long as possible. Therefore, giving them that advantage that they wanted and pushing away bit by bit, point by point, coming to the final quarter.
They were down by 15. And now it's just starting to become a 15-point advantage. This is crazy. This is one of the best series I have seen in such a long time. It's so close. 2 minutes left. Bio. This can go either way. I don't want to say, oh yeah, Beware, they shouldn't lose this one. Because quite easily, Eye Candy could just be like, oh no, we'll get a triple cap of our own.
It could go either way, but at the same time, just that dominance that we're seeing from this squad from Beware, they keep going for that triple cap. They keep going for that C neutralization. And while Beware may lose a flag or two here and there,
their rotations.
At every single time, the rotation, but at every single time, they've still got one flag getting points for them. Eye Candy can't say that. And most of the time for this part of the second half, they've had no flags getting points for them. Sometimes it's back in their home flag, but it keeps getting neutralized on them. And they just can't hold it down with the defensive because of the aggressiveness that's coming out here right now from Beware. 141 to 124. It's a minute and a half left. I sort of did call a 15-point game to Beware at the end of this half. So I'm sort of thinking that's still going to happen. At the same time, Eye Candy really not letting up without a fight.
They're going out, kicking and screaming. They are not leaving the building silent, and they want to stay in this winner's bracket as long as they can. Of course, if you do lose your first round matchup, you're not out. You just get put into the loser's bracket, and then if you lose, you're out. So they'll be put on some shaky ice, but right now, beware, this is their game to lose. It is a 25-point advantage. A triple cap, though, could just sweep that under the rug, and you'd be surprised just how many points can get racked up in a minute. As you do see Spads Monkey overextending towards C. Doesn't work out too well. This is their chance, Bio. 50 seconds left. They have to capture B right now, or they will unfortunately be sent into the losers bracket.
Yeah, obviously you see them right now. They're pushing up very
They're
hard
going for
to try and do it. They'll neutralise it at the very least. It's now becoming contested. Pongle cannot see a damn thing as players just rush him. Guns are blazing to keep him away from it. And just like that, it's going to be Beware taking this series out 3-0 up against the Eye Candy squad. But of course, got to give the Eye Candy credit. They did manage to pull up a nice little tie after their first domination on Strike Zone.
Yep.
Sadly, it wasn't be the case second time around, and it will be that Beware squad finishing up overall in that lead. You know, it's a close game across all boards there. So D, round number 11, their blitz coming right down to the final moments there with a few teams and players getting very nice amount of captures. It was only about 3 caps in the end. They lost it by, and then look at that, 174 to 133. Only one team could come out the victor there, and of course it was going to be that Beware squad, and you can see them on your screens. They're happy. They know they've just won. I wonder if they actually also know that they've just 3-0'd them and they don't have to play anymore. It looks like they were keen getting ready for the next one. But ladies and gentlemen, it is round number 1 from the winners bracket match side of things done. And of course, these guys are feeling very happy. It's going to be Eye Candy pushing down to the losers bracket. But both these teams showed great skill.
They did, and I feel a little bad for counting them both. Like, maybe not both of them out, because I was interested in Beware AU because they were the team which did get a series off Envy, and they proved themselves why. You know, you saw why, especially Monkey and just Prevalence. They drew up some big numbers just reading it off here, and they really well deserved that victory. Eye Candy, though, it was so close. It is a 3-0, but that doesn't represent just how well they actually played.
Yeah, not at all indeed. For those that are just joining us now, that of course was Beware AU defeating Eye Candy 3 after a tied strike zone domination to kick things off in that best out of 5 series. But as Dr. Curry said, it was neck and neck, close calls for every single game type that these guys just played. So there's going to be some more winners bracket matches coming up in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe round 1 again, maybe round 2, pushing on through some other teams now. That some matches have been played out. But don't go anywhere. We've still got some more action to come here from ACL Brisbane Saturday.